I'm back on the rooftop. I ain't go outside though. I'm just sitting in this in the hallway in between the rooftop where the elevator at. I ain't wanna be outside and shit and blowing my smoke away. Still got the music going. Got the Nowhere Vintage vibes going. I like that jazz. That jazz music is just a vibe. I've got a lot of different layers to me and a lot of different vibes. This is one thing. Catching them overnight hours. You know, I don't really expect too many people to be up around this time. This is really just for me to catch my practice and catch my breath for doing this type of thing. I don't really do this type of thing, and I want to get into it, and I want to get back into the shit, the media, the net. I don't really do the media and this type of shit for real. I still make music and shit. I still been doing that. I just don't really promote it. I just make that shit, you know? I be having fun. I be having my fun with it for real, but that's really it. I'm not trying to get famous. I don't care about the fame. Shit, I ain't really been caring about making music and I'm making money in music either. That's a dream. That's always been a dream is to make money off my music, off my sounds, but I'm not actively trying to make money off the music I make. I'm not just trying to do that. It's not, and I'm not trying to make my music my personality either. No, 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 no. I make my music isn't my personality. My personality is shown in my music, you know? Yeah, these joints be like cigarettes, man. I definitely call these a smoker's cigarette or a stoner's cigarette is what I call joints. People pull them like cigarettes. Shit, they burn like them. But shit, it's better for like, I don't know, people like me. I started, I don't, I'm like weird. I started smoking like an anime dude. Like I just roll up my shit, smoke it, and like I'm basically already done with my shit. And then this is my type of attire that I like to wear every day now. I like to wear a suit and tie, a blazer, tie, button up. And this is the type of shit we used to wear for school when we was getting into bullshit. We was getting in bullshit wearing shit like this. So imagine I got used to wearing shit like this. So could be me on it every day, rolling up, smoking, and shit. A joint could be a cigarette. But smoking a paper is so much better than tobacco right now. The tobacco shit feels so fucking harsh, man. I smoke that shit and I just be like, put this shit out. No lie, the only time I want to smoke is really. Sometimes I need to smoke, sometimes. But sometimes I really, really want to smoke when I'm drunk. Or when I've been drinking and I'm about to be drunk. I gotta smoke some shit, man. Creates a balance. My receptionist, she hit my line when I was moving up to the upstairs. She told me she was bored, so I gotta go down there soon and give her some entertainment, I guess. You know, working these overnight hours, You do a lot to stay up overnight. I used to listen to music all night to stay up until I got used to being up overnight. So now I get used to talking to keep myself up. So this is also another thing where I could just be sitting here talking to myself, talking with y'all on the camera and shit, talking to America, you know, talking to the world. I'm talking to y'all and keep me up. But that's only until y'all start waking up and y'all start understanding that y'all gonna be up with me. And you can look at me as whatever, man. You can look at me as a cousin. You can look at me as a brother you never had. You can look at me as an uncle you never had. You can look at me as a nephew you never had. I could be anything. I'm 25. Take that as you will. I have a kid. I have two. You could be my child. Very much so. All the decisions I make are fucking difficult decisions. Everything that I do, everybody else does in their fucking life. Everyone who does it, who has kids, make these fucking decisions every day. And a lot of these decisions I'm making because I have kids and because I have people depending on me. Look at me as however you like it. Together tonight, every time we come here talking with each other, I could be your cousin, I could be your brother, I could be your uncle. Hell, I could be your dad. Let me know. I could always give you some fatherly advice. But I was trying to force it at first I was doing the video game streams, but then I stopped doing the video game streams because I just wanted to play the game because the fucking computer wasn't, the graphics wasn't all the way good for the computer, so it's not like you was seeing everything great. No, it's not like it really mattered. You was still able to see me play. It's just it wasn't a perfect gameplay, and I want my shit to be perfect. But shit, y'all gonna see me here about every Friday and Saturday night. I be working every Friday and Saturday night overnight. I work 11 to 7 a.m. So I'll be active around them time. I only just decided to go live just because I'm like, shit, I ain't got shit else going on, and tonight, it's already dead. Like, everybody asked for what they wanted, and it's already over with. And I just, shit, I'm by myself now. I used to have a partner with me, but she not here no more, so. So now it's just shit, I gotta figure out when I'm gonna go live. Because this is already something I was supposed to do. We was already supposed to be here with it. But it's like, shit, I'm not really a streaming individual. I'm not for mainstream. I'm unfiltered, unapologetic. You know? I say things that other people might not agree with. I make decisions based on ways and based on things that a lot of people might not agree with. You might not agree with the decisions I've made. That's okay. Sometimes I actually don't give a fuck because you might not suffer from what I may suffer from after a certain decision is made, right? Like, for example, you might want to buy, I don't know, you might want to work one job over another, but your job that you don't want to work at may offer you something new that's fresh, and they claim it might be something good because it pay more. You may think it's better to work at another job, and that may be true. But what if it's good to work one job over the other? Who fucking knows? I think I fucked up what I was just trying to say because I'm getting high. But what I'm saying is I'd rather choose the job that I'd rather work at than not work at, you know? If I already chose I don't want to work somewhere, I don't want to work there. I don't want to work there, man. I don't care if you're going to give me something new. I don't care if you're going to give me something fresh. I just want to work somewhere else and figure it out somewhere else. And it's like, it's not hard for me to get work. I don't think, almost just lied. I've had a very hard time getting jobs before. But that was because I didn't have the proper resources. It was my fault that I didn't have those resources. But now I have those resources. Now I have those resources, and I will use them anytime I need to. It was one thing I remember hearing as a kid: when you have resources, use them. Sometimes that may mean you know somebody and you know something. You know where to go for a certain thing, or you know who to go to for a certain thing, or like for a job, for example. If you know where to go for like a community center for a job, go to that community center for a job and do it unapologetically. Go there and say shit. Do it with pride, actually. Do it with pride and say, yeah, I'm in this business, finna get me a job. And I know I'm looking for one, and I might get one. No, 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 no. Nah, I came here looking for a job, and I know I'm gonna get one when I leave, bro. And that's my bet. That's been my attitude for the last few jobs, for the last few visits for my community place. I can tell y'all something right now, and this is the only thing I'm gonna say because I don't know who may be watching. Shit, if you decide to watch, it's not too many people that got me on their radars right now. But Pace is hiring every Thursday, bro. If you want to know more, just ask me. But Pace is hiring every Thursday. They hiring for new drivers every Thursday, gang. You would never know this shit unless you go to your community center and ask them for these resources, or go to when they having jobs there at the community center. They be having HR representatives at these places. And these HR representatives will tell you about these jobs. And they will tell you like, shit, I'm gonna have you apply, or I'm gonna tell you to meet me at this location for an interview. And there you go from there. This overnight lick right now came from some shit like that. I plan on getting plenty more jobs the same way. I plan on getting another one the same way as well. I want to work as a custodian because I know it'll be some nice money. It's not even about the money. What I know is it'll be nice that I'm just doing something new. I'm doing something new and fresh. This night job is always gonna be something I have. I ain't gonna quit this shit. I ain't got no reason to. I get paid. You know? What I'm leaving for if I get paid. We at the butt of the blunt now. Oh shit, yo. I'm high as fuck. Alright, y'all. I'm finna get off this shit. Getting on this motherfucking elevator and shit. Check in on y'all boys later. Overnight hours. Straight Notformainstream.